Miley Cyrus highlights her fit figure in a black Gucci bodysuit as she rocks out at Lollapalooza Brazil. After dedicating her set to the late Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins, Filled Circle Cyrus, 29, announced that her set was dedicated to Hawkins, who died Friday. Filled Circle, the Foo Fighters drummer, was found unresponsive in a Bogotá hotel room. She sang Angels Like You as a tribute to Hawkins, but Miley Cyrus wouldn't let the tragedy stop her from putting on a high-energy show for her headlining set on Saturday at Lollapalooza Brazil. The 29-year-old singer-songwriter sizzled in a black Gucci bodysuit as she wowed the crowd in São Paulo. Miley rocked the figure-hugging outfit, which highlighted her cleavage with its plunging neckline. The halter-topped bodysuit featured a black belt around her midriff that blended in with the fabric and featured a lustrous black double G logo for the buckler. The Wrecking Ball singer repped the fashion house with a pair of sheer black tights featuring its monogrammed chain-link pattern. She stuck to the punk rock. Miley rocked a figure-hugging Gucci bodysuit, which highlighted her cleavage with its plunging neckline. The halter-topped bodysuit featured a black belt around her midriff that blended in with the fabric and featured a lustrous black double G logo for the buckler. The Wrecking Ball singer repped the fashion house with a pair of sheer black tights featuring its monogrammed chain-link pattern. She stuck to the punk rock theme with a set of black leather gloves. She elevated her 5 feet 5 inches stature with knee-high black leather boots. Her edgy punk-inspired style of recent years has drawn comparisons to Blondie singer Debbie Harry's iconic style, so it was only fitting that Miley covered that band's classic single Heart of Glass for her show. She also ran through hits including We Can't Stop, Wrecking Ball and Party in the USA. During part of the performance, she added an enormous green and black Gucci down jacket to her look. Earlier in the day, Miley had been seen looking emotional and dabbing at her eyes as she drove to the festival with her family and entourage in tow. Her performance, which follows appearances at Lollapalooza outposts in Chile and Colombia, comes just a day after she learned of the death of Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins at age 50. The musician was found unresponsive in his hotel room in Bogotá, Colombia, following the band's performance at Chile's edition of Lollapalooza, before the members were set to head to Brazil to headline the final night of the São Paulo festival on Sunday. A statement from the Attorney General's office in Bogotá stated that traces of opioids, benzodiazepines and antidepressants were found in Hawkins' system, but it's not yet known if they played any role in his death. The rocker had previously struggled with substance abuse issues earlier in his career. After his death was announced, Miley saluted him with a dramatic black and white photo of him behind a drum set. "This is how I'll always remember you," Miley captioned it. "My show tomorrow is dedicated to Taylor Hawkins." Later, she reminisced about a happier moment with the fallen drummer as he rocked out to the Pretenders' classic song Brass in Pocket. "My favorite memory with Taylor is dancing around his drum kit while he played along to this song," she wrote, while sharing the album cover. Ahead of her concert on Saturday, Miley opened up to her fans about how rotten she had been feeling in recent days, which was only exacerbated by her friend's death. Brazil. "I've had a really emotionally and physically stressful last few days. After having altitude sickness, my plane was struck by lightning and the first person I spoke to after the flight has now passed away," she tweeted, seemingly referring to Hawkins. She wrote that it was better to be honest with her fans and continued, "To be real, I just want tonight's show to be perfect for you, but I know none of you have ever loved me for being perfect. It's actually been the opposite. You've loved me through all of my past struggles and I know you'll support me now. My mind wants to run. But my heart and soul would never leave Brazil without giving you the best show possible," she wrote. "It isn't aligned with my values to not stick to my word. I promised you a show and there will be one. There is so much to celebrate and be excited about. I am just feeling heartbroken and human today. But I am putting on my superhero suit and going to be strong not only for you but for me. I want to live my truth and my message. Never give up," she continued, before sharing another dedication. "Tonight's show is in honor of my friend Taylor Hawkins. The most bad dude I know who would want me to shine and sing loud for the love of rock and roll. I've got this with a little help from my friend TH above and all of you. Let's do it." She complimented Miley's ensemble with green Gucci leggings tucked into thigh-high black patent leather boots, and she wore a matching green crop top. As she stripped down, Miley got closer and closer and made plenty of suggestive motions. Alessia Cara also whipped up the crowds at the All-Star Festival. She looked lovely in a psychedelic green patterned dress.